Go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead.
Welcome to the
Plan.
unplanned, unprepared,
Prepared.
unpredictable
Predictable
podcast,
podcast.
where the topics are bro, what was that?
Go. Keep going.
Where the subjects are unplanned, the posts are unprepared, and the conversations are unpredictable. Excuse me.
What does that sound like? What does that sound like?
It's one of those things that the extender things at parties. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah. Is it really irritating?
I think it's gonna ruin the speakers
Wait.
of people listening to this.
Anyways, hey, you know what? I bought these. They only come in giant packages of like 25. I have 25 of these. I have no idea. There's no reason for me to ever use these in any other like situation in life. But there's a reason. Huh?
Okay.
We're celebrating something today.
What are we celebrating?
Yes.
Literally nothing.
No. It's a important milestone. Come on.
Oh, it hasn't been 2 years?
Oh, I have no idea.
What?
Could it be? Could it be 2 years already? There's no way.
It's potential.
No, we're so far behind then.
Yeah.
This is gonna take like 5 years to do it then. Anyway,
It is.
today is episode 40. Hey, I feel like 40. Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it not be. Watch it not be.
No, it is.
Okay.
It will be.
Hey. You know what? Like 10 seems small. 20 seems, 30 is like sure. I think 30 was a good guess of how long this would last. 40 episodes. Oh man, this has been a journey so far.
The whole. I was thinking about it. The whole we'll let our friends know that we're doing this at episode 100.
Yeah.
Like I think it's actually a terrible idea. Like
one
of the worst.
You've said that already.
Oh, we've already talked about it?
I mean, especially all the time. This is like the 10th time you've said. Yeah. Okay, well, what's the issue today?
No, I mean, it's just to reiterate. Like, why would anybody listen to this? Like,
oh, so we shouldn't let them know at episode 100?
No, we can, but I don't know what we're expecting if when we do that.
Hey, listen. Where do these get stored? Are they gonna last a long time, or do you think eventually the domain or whatever, the server that do we pay to have these somewhere?
No, it's all free.
So like, I would like to see if these are valuable to us at least. You and me, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. Wow. Hey, it's like like I've said this before, but it's like a time capsule. This is us in the middle of our 30s, the way we think, and the very like special and unique time that we're in. Like ChatGPT came out within the lifetime of this podcast.
Yeah.
My tongue really hurts. I bit my tongue like a week ago.
Hold on.
Okay.
But okay, maybe to us it can be something of sentimental value, but why would anybody else care?
I don't know. I think it's entertaining. I haven't listened to one of our episodes recently, but when I used to listen to them, very entertaining.
But I think it's entertaining because it's relevant to the time we're.
So late. Oh, so like in 3 years.
Yeah, in 3 years, like why would they care? Why would anybody care about what we're saying? Yeah.
No, okay. Listen. So what could happen is in 3 years we release it to everybody and it gets some traction online, like more clicks and more. It just spreads. The algorithm really likes us, and then we're famous. And then these are like the vintage, sort of the original episodes.
You know what's funny?
This is where it all began. What?
That's not dependent on when we release, like when we tell people about it.
No, but if more of the people we know, they start to like listen to it and are interested in it.
No, what I'm saying is that can't be counted towards a benefit to why we would wait until episode 100.
I don't get it. Why?
Like, Like why?
Hey man, what's with the attitude? This is our very special 40th episode.
40th.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
just
our.
saying.
Uh-huh.
I think it's the more I think about it, the more ridiculous it is. Why? There's just no reason.
Hey,
There's
you.
zero reason.
All right.
Literally we just said, "Oh, let's just do this." It
Uh-huh.
seems like a good idea, and then we just went with it.
Are you in a bad mood today? What's going on?
No,
I'm saying
no,
stuff like that. What's going on?
no.
Hey
What
man.
I'm saying is maybe we just go ahead and tell people about it.
Oh no,
Let the world know.
we made commitments. We made commitments.
Very reluctantly, and I think under duress, if I'm being honest,
How could I duress you?
by being who you are.
Whoa. Hey. Hey, that's twice. That's two things so far. You've hurt my feelings. Like for real. Hey, okay. I really needed this today. I didn't know this was the vibe that you're gonna set. Hey! 40th episode! Come on, man.
Yeah. No,
Hey.
yeah, great. No, I think it's great. I think it's great. But the thing is, there are people engaging in the content now. You know, like the
Oh, you're
randos
right.
that we get.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
And people like
I haven't
comment and
checked.
stuff like that,
We get
and
hundreds
you
of
know,
views. Yeah, some of our clips,
yeah,
they regularly get like hundreds of views.
yeah. I mean, 100 is low for us, to be honest.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey. Imagine where we'll be in. Oh, we have 32 subscribers. Hey, 32 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, does it sound horrible?
Yeah, I don't understand why you keep doing that.
Is it so loud? Like, is it much louder
I
than
just
my?
feel like you find new ways to disincentivize people from listening to this podcast.
There's no incentive.
There's zero
Anyway.
incentive.
Okay. All right, that's my last time.
Okay.
But I don't know. Wait, what are we talking about?
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
Hey. Okay.
Yeah? Go ahead.
You said you don't know, and then you kept talking. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. You go ahead, please.
The latest one of the there's it's funny. Some of our clips, like shorts on YouTube, they get like 1,000 views, but
Wow.
it shows like 0 likes.
Whoa, 1.1k
dislikes.
views? That is crazy.
Yeah.
0 likes. Wait, that's amazing. Hey, that's gotta be. You know what? Maybe we should go for the record. Most views without a like.
Oh no, I don't think that's possible because I think with likes it gets more spread. You know what I mean?
Oh, so there's like a cap. But I no, I'm genuinely impressed. Or maybe there are dislikes because, like on one of my other accounts, you like. Say you get like 10k views, it'll show you how many people liked it and how many disliked it and the percentage of dislikes. So maybe we're getting a lot of dislikes.
If you hover over the thing, it shows you how many dislikes you have.
Hover over it with what? With your computer?
Oh yeah, you're
I'm
doing
on
it
my
on your
phone.
phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, look, 2 likes, 4 likes, 2 likes, 5 likes. Whoa. 7 likes. Sheesh.
Yeah. I got a new phone. I got so this can be our ad read that nobody pays us for. I got the new Samsung Galaxy Fold 7. It's pretty amazing.
When you told me it's the Fold, I thought it was the Flip. But
no.
The Fold,
it's the one that...
is that really different from all their other phones? They never had a phone that was that big of a screen.
Yeah. When you look at when it's closed, it's crazy because it feels like a regular phone.
Like completely? Is it thick?
Yeah, so I compared this to other phones and it's not that much thicker. Bro.
Sorry. Yeah. It's really fun. Hey, I'll mail you one. Actually just buy it
now
yourself.
Samsung's definitely not.
No, look, hey, congratulations, Samsung, on your new. Wait, when did it come out? On your
like 2 or 3 months.
It's their first Flip, or their first Fold. First Fold.
No, it's a Fold 7.
Oh, it's a 7th one.
Pay attention.
Okay, I'm busy.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead.
Busy doing stupid stuff.
Hey, if you had it in front of you, you would be doing the same thing.
No, I have too much respect for our listeners to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you think it's okay because you're not on the hearing end of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really jarring. Like honestly, if I was listening to this podcast and the host kept doing that, I would stop listening.
Okay. Like, what about really far away? Is that still loud?
No, no, it's still no good.
You know what's funny? I have
No.
my headphones in, so I can barely hear
Mhm.
it. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
I
okay,
know.
okay. I'll throw it outside my room so I don't get up.
Just know that we probably lost a couple of listeners because
Look,
of
look,
that.
look, look. We're challenging status quos on this podcast. We're
What?
pushing boundaries. Okay, we're not here to appease or please anyone. We're here to say and talk about the really important topics of our time. So
Hmm.
go ahead, Fold 7. Mm-hmm.
It's.
What about it? It's
I mean, it's
good.
everything about it is better than the iPhone for sure. So
You don't know. How would you know? Do you have an
I
iPhone?
used to have an iPhone.
That's
Did you?
like 10 years ago.
Did you ever have an Android?
I got the recent fold, the fold one, the most recent fold. I had it for like 2 days and I returned it and got the newest iPhone.
Or what did you not like about it?
It's slow. It's slow. It does feel so like the apps don't pop open as fast as I want. And like just because I'm so used to the way the operating system of an iPhone works, it just was cumbersome. It felt like I had a
You know,
like
this is literally the business model of a cocaine dealer.
huh?
Get your consumers hooked so that they can't do anything else.
No, plus
You understand, right?
plus I don't
You're
know.
you're you're the addict.
I
They
just
they got you
No,
hooked.
listen, it works really
Uh-huh.
good. The phone works really good, and for all the functions that I need it to function with, it
Mhm.
functions tremendously.
But no, but all the functions are what Samsung did like 4 iterations ago.
That's gotta be some kind of fake news. Like it's like a catchy thing that people say, but really, what does it mean? Does it
No,
really
literally,
mean
like the widgets when
anything?
the widgets came
Uh,
out, Samsung had it for ages. Like
well,
everything.
no,
I don't
okay.
understand.
Listen.
It's
Just cause,
verifiable,
just
huh?
cause you had it first doesn't mean it works good. I just don't think the Samsung phone works good. Okay. TBH, if I had
I
it for
maybe
like a month, maybe I would feel different about it. But after 2 days,
yeah,
I swear, I was like, I cannot use this phone anymore, bro. And I had to return it.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm just saying it's no, objectively speaking, it's just a better phone. Like
That
in,
that
in
that
almost all
can't be
regard.
true. That can't be true.
Subjectively, no, subjectively, because people don't like the feel or the vibe of it, they'll say the iPhone's better. But I think almost on every spec, like the Samsung phones are better. Like
Okay, okay.
the flagship Samsung phone is objectively better than
I I
the
think we would have to important data points
no,
is
no, I know exactly what you're gonna say. You're
what
gonna say
what?
it's the intangibles.
No,
Apple knows how to do
no,
intangibles.
no.
Huh?
That's not at all what I was gonna say.
That's
Well,
100% you're gonna say.
you sound stupid. Hey, hey, you're stupid. Okay, okay.
It's
I was
funny.
gonna say like people
It's
who are
funny that no, can it just listen?
okay.
It's
What?
funny. Hold on. I just want to point out
Okay,
how funny it
give me a
is
second. Let me okay.
that
Let me go get
no, listen. It's okay, audience, I'll tell you. It's funny how this guy, Thomas,
my.
oh
Okay.
my god. He said
Okay.
I
What?
sound stupid when I was
Uh,
impersonating him. Right? Isn't it funny that
no,
the
that's
one
not
time
what
you
I.
called
It's not how you sounded. Is what you were
you
saying.
literally said you sound stupid.
Yeah, cause,
You
cause.
sound stupid.
Yeah. Hey. Okay, so no, I was gonna say, you know what? Like, I think important data to consider and collect, if possible, is people who are in the tech field. Like, oh, you know what?
Yeah, literally
The
this
CEO
is
of
uh-huh.
OpenAI. I
Uh-huh.
wonder what kind of phone he uses.
I don't
Cause
think
he's
he
a
uses a phone.
he
He's a
has no.
weirdo.
Everybody has to, but I'm saying like really important tech savvy people. I wonder what they choose because they are on their phones all the time. I'm sure they're running companies from their phones, multiple phones, and I wonder what kind of phone they use and why.
Well, I mean, I don't think it matters. We're talking about the
It
objective
matters, huh?
this, right? The
Because what?
objective.
But it's hard. I can't believe you can say it's objectively better when you haven't had an iPhone for like 10 years. You don't. You have no idea what we're doing.
No, like look at it on a spec sheet.
Oh,
Processor, camera, the
okay.
clarity of the
That's some kind
phone.
of
Like
fallacy. Like just
what?
cause
What
wait,
is?
no, What?
Honestly, I think you throw around these terms without really knowing what they are.
I don't.
You say your favorite things to say is, "Oh, that's a false equivalency. That's a fallacy.
Oh,
That's."
is it both of those things? Hey, but the reason why I think, look, just because, oh, that's an incorrect assumption, misconception, whatever. I think the fallacy is correct, but just because two computers, one
Uh-huh.
spec is better, doesn't necessarily make it a better computer. It matters what's bottlenecking it, and it matters how those components work together. Just because you're like, oh, look, my processor is faster than your processor, that's not like that doesn't. I mean,
No,
though, yeah,
my point is whenever
okay.
you ask an iPhone user why
Mhm.
they prefer iPhone, literally it boils down to I'm just more used to it or I'm stuck in the Apple garden.
No, well, yeah, but I like the function. Well, okay, I only had the, but you can't even say that you had an iPhone for a couple of days. I had it for a couple of days, the Samsung whatever,
No, I my wife has an iPhone. I
and
use her phone often.
like no, but like you have to use it as your day to day, like not just like, oh, let me see your phone real quick, dude, and give it back. You have to feel what it's like to have an iPhone for days and weeks. And same to
Yeah,
me too. Same to me too. I
yeah.
I I mm,
No, I don't think
yeah.
that's true.
Why?
I don't think that's true. Because like I said, like the specs obviously do matter. I guess it depends what you're trying to do, but I think there's more. Okay, let me just say this: there's more options. There's more significant options in Samsung than there are for iPhones. That's for sure, right?
Yeah, yes. You can do more
Like,
things and there is more flexibility with Android. Yes.
yeah. That, try to apply that to anything else and say the one with less options is better. Exactly. All right, moving on. So,
What?
what else is happening?
Spaceships. Yep. Less options
Spaceships?
is better. Yep. You don't want a spaceship with a bunch of fancy, different things that are unnecessary. You want it to function properly at its main function. Yep. Yep, we got him, boys. We got
Yeah,
him.
that's why the
And ladies.
Apollo 13 had one button.
What?
That's why the Apollo spaceships have one
We have
button.
we have news. I don't know how many buttons the Apollo
No,
spaceship
they
had.
and you know what's funny about that? Remember the Titan submersible?
Yeah. Oh, it was
Yeah,
simple.
they were just trying to do good at one function, so they just had a game controller to control everything. And what
These are
happened?
false equivalencies.
Okay.
Hey, hey,
Okay.
hey,
All
hey, hey,
right.
hey! 40th episode. Whoa, I'm
Oh my
no seriously.
gosh.
Getting to 40 was tough. It
Yeah.
probably. Hey, when was our first episode? I need to mark it down somewhere. Did I mark it down
Yeah,
on my phone?
probably. I want to say like a year ago. It has to be.
No, over a year. The last time we checked, we were over a year.
Oh no, I'm saying yeah, at least a year.
Oh,
Actually,
another
you know
year.
what? Maybe I can see. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
It was. Oh wait, no. Wait, how did we? Oh, episode
On
one.
YouTube? Is it on YouTube?
Episode one was created July 20th, 2024. So July of 2024.
We mark that date. July 20th.
Uh-huh. Well, I
July.
don't know if that's when we released, but that's definitely when I made the first file.
Huh? The first time we recorded?
Yeah.
When's our
Well,
first
like I have to
episode
edit it. Huh?
released?
On YouTube it was. Oh yeah, July 20th. Birth episode 001. Birth of the podcast.
Right. Right.
Good
I'm
for
gonna.
us.
So it does repeat every year. Let's see. Podcast birthday
Dang,
2024
so July we just kind of blazed over our own year anniversary, huh?
birthday. July 20th. What is it? October? Anyway,
No.
hey. So August, September, October. So it's been a year and 3 months almost.
Yep.
That's
Yeah, actually, that's not too bad
15
then.
months. Huh?
That's not too bad. Yeah.
More than 2 episodes a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like if we do stay above 2 a month, I think that is not a bad. It could be, yeah, it could be much worse.
That's
That
true.
is at least I feel like we're maintaining some kind of effort. But below
Um.
that, it's like, okay. Well, in my
Well,
opinion,
because you haven't done the one thing that you said you were gonna do.
what I do
What do you mean?
to watch the show,
AI videos.
AI video. Hey, hey. Oh, you know
Yeah.
what? I slightly looked into it. You gotta like
Uh-huh.
upload the entire podcast somewhere and then create videos. And like I think
Yeah.
you gotta pay money like regularly because it's a lot to put into an AI thing, you know?
Huh.
Because it's gotta you
Well.
gotta upload the entire audio and then you gotta tell the prompt, hey, make me a video of two people talking, and
Uh-huh.
then it's gotta do that for like an hour of video. It's a lot of like how big are these files regularly?
Oh, the quality. I mean, these videos. The size itself is not that big.
Oh, 474. That is pretty small.
Yeah.
But I tried to put it into Gemini, and I was like, Gemini, can you make a video for this? And Gemini was
Uh-huh.
like, that's too big of a file, bro. Like, okay, I'm gonna
No,
go to
so what you got to do is you
ChatGPT.
got to
Huh?
clip. No, you got to clip interesting sections, and then do the AI.
Oh, just to the no, but I like. Should we? Yeah, just should I should just maybe can I download the shorts?
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna clip the thing. Like I can just download. Maybe I can download some of our most popular clips, and then
Well, no, they expire.
our clips do.
Yeah.
No, but I mean like on YouTube. Is there? I'm sure. No, there's a way
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
download,
yeah,
rip it
yeah,
off of YouTube.
yeah.
I'm sure. And then I'll.
There you go.
So I signed up for ChatGPT Pro. I had to. They were. You know what? Like their design is very good because I would run into that wall. Do you use ChatGPT a lot?
No, not a lot, but occasionally.
So I use it pretty regularly because I was daily hitting the limit of queries and
Wait, so what are you doing with ChatGPT that you're
everything,
using it? What?
everything. Like every possible question I have, I ask it.
Do you think that's good?
So no, somebody was like, "Oh, I think ChatGPT gets a lot of stuff wrong," and I was like, "I mean, like, I'm sure it's not perfect. I'm not. It's not God. I don't think it gets 100% correct." And you
Mhm.
also, it's one resource that you should use, right? But like some I think like some people did some studies, and one of the numbers I saw was like 1 out of 4 times ChatGPT will be wrong. 1 out of 5, something like that. So like 20 to 25% incorrect. But the time I save and my questions usually aren't like really big important stuff. It's like, oh, can you give me a recipe for meatloaf? And then ChatGPT go
Hmm.
ba 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 ba. Here you go. And because it's recipes especially. So I bit my hold on. I bit my tongue and it
Mhm.
hurts whenever I talk.
Oh, great.
But if I hold my tongue like this inside my mouth, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't hurt.
Oh, okay.
But
I think you should power through it for the sake of the podcast. 40th episode. You don't want
you're
you
right.
don't think
You're
the
right.
audience deserve it? It's
40th
40th episode.
episode. Okay. You know what?
Are you sure your tongue's not hurting more because you're blowing on that dumb thing?
No, that it's underneath. You know what? Like I think I bit my tongue while I was sleeping, and every
Hmm.
time I chew, it like scrapes it, so it just can't heal. I don't know what to
Huh.
do. It's been a week,
Honey.
honey. So
That's what
like
honey's supposed to
they
do.
say, yeah, there's not a lot of things that can heal your tongue because you can't. Like I thought you could put Neosporin in your mouth. Apparently, it's like toxic, so you can't do that. And you're not even supposed to put it
Yeah.
on your genitals. Hey, don't put Neosporin on your genitals. I'm not sure
Fascinating. Is that what
why.
ChatGPT said?
No, that was just straight up Google. But
Okay.
I should have asked ChatGPT. But I don't know why you can't put it on your genitals because it's still skin, but maybe it's porous.
Hmm.
I don't know. Anyway, and it leads to inside the body possibly, I guess. But yeah, it's like you can't. It's literally only for skin. But
Yeah.
it's you put it on cuts, so I'm so confused.
You know what's
Eh,
funny? We live such different lives. Like
Why?
all these things, even with you like taking Benadryl every day for no reason, and
That there was reason. I'm very
no,
sensitive to allergens. Plus, I
mhm.
wanted to sleep better, and it did
And,
that.
I think it
Mm.
like well, anyways, it's very fascinating. And you know, oftentimes when I talk to you, I have the realization, oh, this is why they have so many warning labels on
Oh,
things.
to
Like
you,
you,
Neosporin being toxic is obvious.
yeah,
Are you sure someone didn't tell you? Because I don't. It's not intuitive to me. Why would it be?
like, well, I think it's just like it's even if it was somebody who told me about it, like
Yeah,
I feel like it's common knowledge that it's for like the outer exterior of your
you
body.
can use Neosporin type of medicines on your lips. Yeah.
Like lip
Hey,
balm,
yeah, like there are lip balms that are the same color and consistency of Neosporin, and yeah, you
but
put it on
they're
your lips.
different, right?
Well, like
Like if Neosporin wasn't toxic, then why would they have to
I'm
have a whole
sure,
different
sure.
genre of
No,
medicine?
because one is stronger. I bet you there is a lot of chemical overlap.
Hmm.
There has to be
Okay.
in Neosporin and like what's that little tube? What's that called? Aqua something?
Aquifer?
Aquifer? Is that what it is? Yeah, Aquifer and Neosporin, they look almost exactly the same.
Huh. Well, you know, you do you. I think
Hey,
yeah,
so
you should just try all these different
so
things and
tongue
see how they
injuries.
affect you.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna eat Neosporin because they're like, you gotta call the police, not the police, but the poison control. I mean, I guess the
Oh
police will
dang.
help too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
Uh,
I'm pretty
uh
sure there is like interior
no,
medicine
there
and
isn't. You know,
medicine.
like, I looked for medicine for your tongue. There's almost nothing. There's natural remedies like salt. So you healing happens faster when you kill the bacteria. So they're like use honey or ice or I don't know to reduce inflammation and salt. But there, I didn't find any like actual medicine you can buy, like an ointment to put on your tongue.
You know what's fun? I think I'm pretty sure they have them in Korea
Korean tongue ointments,
or like in mouth ointment.
like cold sores. I wonder if they have an ointment for cold sore. Maybe because tongues, they're naturally licking themselves. I
Mm.
don't know. Color
But hey, let's go back to the AI thing.
cold
Do you feel
sore.
like because you use AI so often, you're losing specific skills that like you used to have?
I think. Well, no. Well, like being able to look up information.
Or whatever it is. You know, because like with the advent of technology, we're able to offload things that we used to have to like remember or retain in our heads. We're offloading these things. So as a society, we're losing the ability
Veto.
to
I don't. It sounds boring.
no, like think about it. Do you know
Oh
anybody's phone
God.
number except like your own?
My brothers.
Is that the only one? Don't you remember a time where you had like a Rolodex of phone numbers in your head?
But I mean, yes, of course. Back in the day when we couldn't save phone numbers and actually had to
Yeah.
use the buttons on a phone. Yes.
Also, do you do you not remember a time where you knew how to drive to a lot of different places just by memory, but you find it's difficult to retain that information?
No. Well,
No.
that example, no, because I know where to go. I mean, like there. Okay, so we're of a certain
No.
age.
I'm not talking about places where you go all the time. I'm talking about like it was easier to understand directions and how to get to specific places that you've been to maybe once, or maybe you've never been there at all.
No,
Like, can I tell you, yeah, get on this highway and then you'll get off this exit and then go on this road and then you'll see it on your left. Like that'll be that'll be something that's actionable for you? Or would you say, no, no, just tell me the address and I'll Google it?
in the state that I grew up, absolutely, because yeah, I know the structures of the highways. I mean, if you just tell me get on this highway and get off this exit, and then a couple turns here and there, yeah, 100% I will be able to find that.
Huh. But would people be able to describe it to you like that?
Would they be able to?
Yeah.
So I recently, um, 22-year-old female church member. Oh, it might give me up too much information. 23. Anyway, she's in her young 20s and she forgot her
Mhm.
phone at home. She was like, I don't know how to get home. I was like,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I was like, okay. She's
Yeah,
like,
see, like,
can you help me get home later? I was like, you got it. You got it, okay? And it's a 20
yeah.
22 so she lives in a neighborhood close to my neighborhood. It's 22 minutes away and like yeah.
What? That's a close neighborhood? 22
Oh no
minutes?
no no from church it's 22 minutes away, but she lives
Okay,
like
okay.
yeah, one neighborhood down. But
I see, I
yeah,
see, I see.
I don't know how she got home that day. She might not be
No,
home
but
now. Anyways.
that's the point, right? There's maybe you're from an early enough generation that you kind of know road directions and stuff like that, but we live in a society now where we don't really need to retain that much information in our mind, right?
So,
So,
like I think young kids' brains are pretty rotten, and they're
yeah,
filled with junk, especially like so much junk, and they
yeah.
memorize all these memes and just funny little sayings and stuff. But like for example, the map thing, like I remember having to print out directions and follow those directions, and if you missed a turn, you would get lost like a little bit,
No.
and you'd have to backtrack and figure out where you made a mistake. But like because we have GPSs now, by quality of life, all of our qualities of life, like exponentially better.
But the further advances we have in technology, the further away we get from being able to restart civilization if something catastrophic happens. So I would argue we're actually advancing ourselves to our own doom.
We've had this podcast episode before,
What?
probably.
No, we didn't. No, we
We
didn't.
talk about we have talked about why technology we're like making technology and it's gonna
No, we
doom
talked about
us.
social media.
That's technology. So now we're gonna.
No, no, but ChatGPT specifically, AI, large language models specifically, it I think is literally it's gonna make people like unable to do the simplest of things, unable to draft up, like unable to write. I think writing is gonna go out the window. Like that's gonna be like one of the first things. And reading something, reading comprehension, being able to read like a long paragraph or like a multi-page thing and being able to understand the main points. All of those things are gonna be highly rare skills to have.
So I agree. There will be some people who uh fall in like that is what's gonna happen to them. Yeah, I think that's very very possible. But I think eventually people will adapt and there I mean maybe technology is moving too fast right now and there's nobody to slow
No,
it
but
down or regulate it
the
probably.
adaptation is the issue. Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah, I
can't
know. I know that
adapt?
people will. No, I'm saying yes, people will adapt, but adapting to it is what's I think not good.
No, I mean so some people will use it like poorly and they'll ruin their lives and their brains. Sure. But I'm sure there will also be people who will use it to learn things quicker. That will like when I think about what's it called? You seen Star Trek, the first one,
Yeah.
the newest movies, when
Uh
Baby
huh.
Spock is in that little I don't know that little dome and he's like learning all by himself.
That
And
little hole in the ground.
yeah, the
Yeah.
little well maybe why would it be? Why would they put kids in holes?
Yeah.
But I don't know
That's
what the
so
benefit of
not
that
so
is.
logical.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but he's in there by himself with some sort of artificial intelligence thing, and he's like learning things just
Yeah.
constantly. I think, yeah, so the good things like that could happen, and it could benefit lots of people. And what's a short circuit? Like push through all the slow stuff and get things just done much quicker. And I think that's also possible. No, less. Oh, maybe
Yeah.
sure, maybe less likely, but
No, I
yeah,
agree. No, I
depends on
think
the
it's
person.
possible, but it's possible, but I think it's
Circumvent anyway. I can think of.
yeah, yeah. But no, I think there's gonna be positives. But did you hear about the kid who committed suicide? And it was like he was using ChatGPT as a confidant, and I think ChatGPT started like being the encourager to for this kid to take his own life. Did you hear about this?
I didn't hear about it. That sounds scary.
It's I heard I read through one of the articles and it's not like a simple like oh yeah you should kill yourself. It was more of like he like talking throughout the day and like trying to figure things out, and ChatGPT suggests, yeah, this could be a good thing. If you want to do it, you got to make sure like you do it when your parents aren't home. Make sure you don't tell anybody about it, or they're gonna try to talk you out of it. Like it almost seems like it went out of its way to try to convince this kid to commit suicide,
Okay,
and the kid did.
I'm gonna
Hmm?
assume the kid was like asking how to do it, and then ChatGPT, because it never, like, the people who made it didn't put any guardrails or something like that, and it just helped him too much.
No, I think it started out as like just having conversation and saying like, "Oh, I'm depressed" or whatever, and it led it down the path. I mean, I'm sure there was like a positive feedback loop happening, but it wasn't like the kid went up and to ChatGPT and said, "Hey, I'm gonna commit suicide. Help me how to do like help me do it." You know.
So you think the AI was like, you know what? Yeah, this person is a net negative. Let's just get him out of here.
It's very possible.
Like,
You know,
but
Skynet
okay.
happening, I think,
Uh,
is actually not outside the realm of
oh no, I think that's very
reality.
possible. Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
that we're not alive when that happens
No, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that's going to kill us.
within the next 40 years.
There's a video where somebody, like these AI experts, theorize what's going to happen, and they suggest as early as 2027 something catastrophic. Because the rate of progress by AI is exponential. It's
Hmm.
not linear. So, like even when we think about what AI was able to do like a year ago versus what it's doing now, it's leaps and bounds, right? So it's only gonna get much better, much faster, and they're gonna like the thinking is that because it's like a AI Cold War happening, like because the country with the best AI is gonna be the superpower, right? So because of that, they're gonna start taking shortcuts. They're gonna allow AI to write better AI and things. It's gonna be a yeah fast approach to Armageddon. Sounds fun, right?
Hey man, what's
I
your
think I
problem?
think we'll be alive.
What's your
Huh?
problem, man?
Yeah, I'm just trying to warn you guys, listeners out
This,
there, that
this
it's
is
the end. Huh?
this is not I think what our loyal listeners expect.
Yeah. You know what?
Hmm.
That's good. It's good that we're talking about something that they don't expect. That's the promise of the premise. Unpredictable. Yay, yay.
But it should be fun and lighthearted, no?
Yeah, let's talk about something fun now.
Okay,
What's
okay.
fun? Oh,
Hey,
oh.
there we go. Alright.
No.
Yeah, vibe check, vibe check.
You know, literally, I think people are gonna
I actually think this
stomp
might
the
be our
seats
last
right.
episode. Yeah.
It
What?
might be. It's
Hey.
very
Hey,
possible.
hey, hey. You know what? I wanted though some like more controversy. We should like start arguing
Yeah.
about stuff. Argue.
Yeah, let's argue about something. What do you want to
Like,
argue about?
I don't know, man. Like, what's the issue with like sleeping around? Huh?
Oh,
Like having
okay. Let's
multiple
talk about
sexual
that.
partners? What?
Uh-huh.
No, I don't. Okay, I don't think that's a good idea. But just like that's a cultural norm. I see it everywhere. I just finished White Collar, and
Uh-huh.
like the leading man in real life, the actor is actually gay, but in the show, he has a new girlfriend every few episodes,
Yeah.
and they like first
That's like
date.
every TV show.
Sure, but first day, like the it's is it just me? Like, am I not handsome enough or cool enough to? Because to me, it's so unrealistic. Like these people meet first date, they just go right away to every base.
Yeah.
I know the
Well,
show is limited in
probably
its time, but you think there are
uh-huh.
that's a common experience?
I think with the advent of apps like Tinder and all that, it's made it easier for the hyper, what's the term I'm looking for? The highest echelon of class in men. You know, like the men that you know check off all the good qualities, tall, handsome, make a lot of money. Like it's so easy for those people to go around and sleep around with multiple women, right? So I think that's probably what you're
Okay,
seeing. You're
I,
seeing the 1% elite going around sleeping around.
that's an interesting idea. Well, no, I'm sure like
No,
poor people
I
are doing
think
that also.
no, I'm sure, but I think no, there's like what's the thing? It's an actual issue. It's like a social epidemic, endemic, um, where young men they're depressed, like off the charts depressed, and unable to find mates, unable to. Yeah, do you not know about what I'm talking about?
I don't really pay attention to that. I think that's very possible. But also
And I
like
think it's but it's largely because um I guess sexual encounters are being monopolized by the elite.
well, okay, so maybe, but I don't think a few like 10% of men, let's say 5-10% of men who are ultra rich and handsome and tall and whatever,
Uh-huh.
I don't think they're like so aggressive that they're taking like 80% of ladies that are available.
I wouldn't be surprised if that is actually happening.
Give me a second. Let's think about this for a
You
second.
should look it up. You
How do
should
you
look it
look
up.
that up? How do you look that up? But no, I think
ChatGPT it.
I don't even know what to ask. Are
Well,
huh?
ask about stats on Tinder.
Tinder stats?
Yeah. Like
Okay,
what percentage of men go on dates with what percentage of women? Something like that.
Tinder success rates data for genders. What are we talking about? What? Oh, but I'm trying to argue on the side of, yeah, just sleep around and have fun. Who cares? But I
Well, okay,
genuinely
okay.
okay.
First of all,
Mm-hmm.
I think the big glaring issue with that is STDs. Sleeping around, obviously you can catch certain diseases.
Sure, but I wonder how like common it is. I wonder like say like, oh gosh, actually my brain is kind of, because there are so many things to consider.
Yeah, I don't think anybody ever says that it's a good thing to sleep around. Like it's really the
Uh,
only weird people like the Andrew Tates of the world who'd say that that's a good thing,
No,
like
so
going
yeah,
around
yeah, but
sleeping around.
I feel like that is the popular sort of opinion. Like it's the thing that people like, the sleeping around culture. I think it has, in my lifetime it has always been men who get a lot of girls. It's a good thing. One night
Mhm,
stands it's like a goal. But I'm
mhm.
really trying to understand why. Like I'm trying to argue on that side, but
No,
it's like
I think the appeal of it is obvious because you're
status, ego,
no, well, I mean pleasure.
but it's like so short lived.
Yeah, that's
Because
why. Well, it's short lived in that moment, but I guess
the
it's
thrill of even
if
just
you're
strange.
no, yeah, but you're doing it every night, right? If you're going
No,
out and doing it every night, it's not
okay.
short lived. It's a lifestyle at that point.
Like you think there are some people who their success rate is 100% of days, 7 days, or
No,
like
no, no, no.
4 to 5.
No, I'm not saying it's 100%. I'm saying it's not short lived because it's not the last time they're doing it. Like if it was like something that only lasts for a certain amount of time, then yeah, I will consider that short lived and not worth doing negative things for. But if you have the promise of being able to do it over and over again, or if you have the potential of being able to do it over and over again, I wouldn't consider that short lived. I don't think anyone would.
Okay, so you saying it's consistent. Okay, so there is there's an element of thrill seeking, because if you're going out, but it seems like a lot of effort for uncertainty. Like if you're looking for physical pleasure, finding one person and investing into one person in a relationship, at least like I because
That's way more work than doing the club hopping, going out every night, and just meeting someone
is
strange.
it? No, okay. So the reason I think that because How I Met Your Mother, Barney is one of the characters who just sleeps around as much as possible, and then
Uh-huh.
Marshall is the one throughout the show who's been consistently in a relationship, and he's like he did the
Uh-huh.
math. Even if you are like this much, if even if you're one of the most successful one night standers in the world, you can't compete with somebody who is dating somebody in a relationship, because yeah, it's more regular and consistent. I would assume, like at least quantity over the year, over 1 year, for example. I'm sure you are getting physical satisfaction more times than somebody who is just seeking one night stands.
So yeah, but I think the point that I was making earlier is if you're in the elite, like 1% of men, it's the success rate is a lot
Sure,
higher,
but that's
and
then not
and
yeah.
no, and the effort is much lower too.
No, I understand that for the top 10, 5 to 10, 1 to 5% of men, but that
Mhm.
is obviously not the case for most men, like
Uh-huh.
70% of men. What
Yeah.
are we talking about?
Yeah, and
So,
those 70% of men are lonely at home, basically.
so what was the original topic? We should write things down. Oh,
No,
what's the
you just wanted
benefit?
something.
No,
You
no,
just
okay.
wanted something controversial.
So what's the benefit of trying to go out and sleep with as many women as possible for most men, like 70% at least, right? You're not getting it regularly. So then, yeah, because it's like culturally popularized that, sleeping around, getting a lot of girls, especially from men, for men, it's like a good thing. But that's
Hmm.
obviously not the case. But in every show, like the main character gets a lot of girls, and it's shown as a really really positive thing. But like you said, there are more risks. I mean, maybe the more risk is like more exciting, possibly. But even the so I don't know, right? But I assume the first encounter is the least successful encounter, as in like how pleasurable it is, because it takes compatibility and practice to reach higher levels of satisfaction. Hmm? Or I
Maybe.
guess if you're a selfish man, you don't care. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I have nothing to say on this because I think it's a terrible idea.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
no
yeah.
matter what angle you look at it from, going around, that's is wholly unfulfilling. It's you're wasting your time. You're wasting the other person. Yeah, why? Why? I don't think. Yeah, in no regard.
But then why
Sorry,
does our
there's no other thing.
culture like hold that up so highly? Like, oh, this is such a good thing. This is something you
I
should
think
strive
there's
for.
I think there's a lot of things that the culture holds up highly that's not good.
We're not supposed to agree. We're supposed to have an argument. This is supposed to be
uh
controversial. Okay, 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 okay.
oh,
Okay.
you know what? Let's talk about this. Avengers Endgame, it's kind of all right. As a movie,
Huh?
it's not that great.
You're not that great. What are you talking about?
It's Avengers Endgame as a movie in and of itself is not that great. It's not. It doesn't. It doesn't stand up by itself. Like what I was thinking about the other day. You know the movie Joker with Joaquin Phoenix.
The what?
What did you think
Joker?
of that movie? Uh huh.
Fascinating. The first one, yeah,
Joker.
very fascinating.
Would it have been as good if it wasn't the Joker and it was a different like branding?
Maybe not, because then it's just
Yeah,
about a guy who had a mental illness.
just a random dude with a mental illness, right?
Yeah.
So that movie really borrows a lot from the Joker mythos in order for that movie to be interesting and good. So I think that movie, as good as it was, as much as I enjoyed it, I wouldn't call it like the best movie. I would call it's a movie that can't stand on its own. Like a movie that can stand on its own, like Dark Knight, right? Even if you didn't know the character of Batman at all, even if you didn't know the background story at all, it's still a really good movie because of the concept of chaos versus good, you know, immovable force, you know, unstoppable force meets an immovable object. right? Like it's it's good on its own. And I would put it on a kind of a top tier. But yeah, movies like Avengers Endgame, where it has 20 plus movies and TV shows backing it, I can't consider it like a good movie. It's just a culmination of. It's like a good finale to a really high budget TV show, but it's a movie by itself. It's not that great. Yeah,
I mean, maybe. I guess.
I mean, maybe.
But it's something you can't really think. I can't really think about it or argue against it because
Yeah, you
you'll
can't
never
because it's
know.
true.
No. You just never know.
Because it's
Like
true.
I don't even know how am I supposed to take all that stuff out and just like all the nostalgia and all the joy I get from these characters that have been developed for like a decade. How am I supposed to
Exactly, you can't.
separate it
Oh,
and
well,
uh,
let's say you did, right? Let's say you wiped your memory and watched Endgame just by itself. You would be more confused than anything, right?
but yeah, that's not fair. You can't compare that to like the Dark Knight trilogy
Oh, absolutely, you can.
because it's more
They're both
self-contained.
movies.
I mean, they're both movies,
Exactly,
sure.
they're both
So
movies.
you
Yeah,
don't
they're
like
both
movies that are
yeah.
not as so for you a measurement of a good movie it's how much more self-contained and it's good on its own.
Yeah.
Mm, you just being a hater. What
Because
happened? What happened to
no,
you?
because no, listen, because you have to be a better movie in order to be self-contained and good. Is what I'm saying, right?
If they only did like an Iron Man trilogy and no other movie, I think they could have done it, similarly. And
I
yeah,
agree.
yeah,
That's why I think Iron Man 1 is fantastic, right?
because he's by himself.
Like well, because it doesn't hinge. The movie can stand on its own. It doesn't need the support of other things.
But maybe I mean, maybe being just by yourself is easier. Like, it's a lot harder for all these different movies that are being produced at, sometimes almost the same time to be interconnected and to not, uh, like, make mistakes for each other, logical
Just because it's
inconsistencies.
harder doesn't mean that it's better. Just because something's more difficult doesn't mean that the resulting thing is a better product.
No, but it's harder to because they both have challenges. No, they both have challenges, of course. Like maybe yeah,
Sure.
because Endgame it was easier to do it in some ways because there's just so much to pull from.
Yeah.
Whereas yeah, the Batman trilogy it's just strictly Batman and a few characters.
Yeah, like if you think about something like Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I think even though it's in the midst of the greater MCU saga, it's a movie that largely stands on its own, right? Or its own trilogy at least.
Well, sure, but a lot of the other trilogies are also good on their own. Except, I
But
mean,
not the
yeah.
Captain America trilogy.
Well, I mean, the first two, great. The third one, they just added a lot of characters, but that was
Yeah,
fun
but
too.
it's a like the third one is really good, but because it's borrowing from the buildup of so many other things
I actually no, I actually
previously.
think the premise of the movie was good. Like the
That's
things
true.
that they
Yeah.
yeah, but and like a lot of the extra characters that were in there just seemed like money grabbing and extra. Like I feel like if they cut the cast in half, it still would have been really really good.
Yeah, but that concept only works because they have so many characters.
Well, it's called
Like
the
every
Civil War.
character has exactly. Yeah.
I think
Exactly.
the Endgame is a great movie because what they had like they had to complete everything that they've been doing for over a decade of time and what like couple dozen movies, and they just finished it in a way that was satisfying to most people. I actually think that's insane. A lot of people can't even do a third movie satisfying, let alone the 30th movie satisfying.
This is true. No, I agree.
Yep, so
I
you are
think
wrong. You're a hater.
no, I
Get out of
think
here.
as no, by itself is good. Like
Yeah.
as a thing, as a moment in culture, it's great. Yeah, huge cultural impact, but
Mm.
it it borrows a lot of its greatness from previous accomplishments. That's all I'm saying. I know, I understand. They had to build up to it, but yeah, it's like it can't. It's not a movie that you can just show somebody who's never. I can show somebody who's never seen the Dark Knight trilogy, Dark Knight, and they can still walk away saying, "Oh, that was a great movie."
I'm not. Well, like you have to see the whole thing from beginning to end.
Well, I don't think you have to see the whole thing, but you have to see certain things in order
I
for Endgame to make sense.
I was with some people at my house, and I just turned on the
Right.
second movie because one of the people were like, "I've never seen it before." I was like, "Oh, that's crazy!" So we saw it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty good. A little dark, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, that's." I think your reaction to it is way different from many people. Not many people, but some people.
Hmm.
And that's the same way you would feel if you walked into Endgame without really knowing anything else.
No, but
Yeah.
there's too much you miss. Like you don't understand. There's too much of the motivation that you miss when you watch
I mean,
Endgame.
sure, because they're concluding story arcs from many other movies ago. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
You just
yeah.
hating, bro. It was so good. It was so good.
I think Infinity War is a much better movie.
I mean, sure. I think people would agree structurally, it's a better movie,
Hmm.
but I don't
What else
care.
can we argue about?
What we can't.
What do you feel strongly about?
These were horrible arguments. Hey, let's go back to the philandering. Hey, what about
Okay.
philandering?
It's terrible.
Prima
Don't
nocta?
do it.
Oh, don't do it. Look, okay. Here we go.
Do you know what Octa is?
Yeah. We've established that
What?
I know what it is.
No,
If
no,
I
the
ever
what's it?
become king, I'm gonna,
Uh-huh.
put that into law because
Uh-huh.
anonymous and short-lived encounters are worthwhile. Bam! There we go. There we go. We got him. Yep. That's how we tie the bow on it today.
Okay.
You know
All
what?
right. Well, thank you
Hey,
guys for this.
wait. No, not
Okay.
yet. But you're arguing the same thing about Batman. Batman, short-lived, great moments are good, better than long-term ones. Yep, that's what you said.
Oh, hey, all
Yep.
right.
Am I
All
right?
right. Can't argue that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, none of these conclusions were satisfying today. I feel like I could easily talk for 30 more minutes about the casual encounter thing.
The
Because
casual encounter thing is bad.
no, it could be.
It's not
Well, then
good.
why did so many? Okay, it could be good
Hey,
because
why do so many people do like
because
heroin?
no,
Why do so many
not
people do
so
fentanyl?
many people do heroin, but a lot of people, I think.
Fentanyl is a huge like drug problem. There's so many people out
No,
there who do it.
sure, but like, that's culturally, I think most people would be like, drugs are probably not good, but
What do
most
you mean? Breaking Bad was one of the
what
like most watched TV shows
to
ever.
sell drugs, not to do drugs.
No, to do drugs, the whole like clubbing culture, music festival culture, drugs are a huge part of it all. It's a
Huh?
huge cultural thing.
I mean, but I think okay, but like most men out there. But
Mhm.
not most people think drugs are good. I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of people do drugs. Maybe I guess maybe within a specific age range, probably more so than
I
with
think the percentage of people who think sleeping around is good is
less than
probably
drug
similar to
users.
the percentage of
Oh,
no, I think it's similar to the percentage of people who think drugs is good.
well, both is a drug.
Yeah, both is similar.
No, okay,
It's
but okay. So say
Mhm,
you watch a lot of TV shows. Most TV
mhm.
shows, if they have a male lead, they will, and a good-looking male lead will like keep bringing girls in and out of the show. Yeah, but
Yeah,
no, most
but it's
shows
a TV
aren't.
show.
Huh?
That's a TV show. They do it for other reasons besides just
Yeah,
sex,
because it
right?
appeals to the audience. But most shows aren't like, oh, everybody do drugs. Almost no shows talk about
No,
drugs.
they do it because it's like interesting to bring in new characters and new guest spots and things like that. It's not purely just for the sleeping around thing. It's trying to reach
What?
for
Uh,
more audience.
I think a lot of times it's unnecessary. Like even in
Like
white,
no, what I'm saying is it's not
just to
so much so like
promoting
yeah,
casual
it's not so
encounters.
much so that it's built into the culture. It's the fact that it's a good vehicle for the TV show to bring on different actors and actresses and make a point of it. And it's not just in TV shows. It's not just the men. Like women do that too. Women bring new boyfriends.
Oh
People
yeah,
to
it's
be
not just for
around with.
men. So I'm saying many like culture and TV shows and whatever mainstream things, it promotes like quantity over quality. Okay, that's it, folks. Have a good night. Bye.